Aboboya drivers. Those Aboboya people. They'll make you lose your Christianity.
I said that if God came whenever we met, like trotro drivers or this thing, we'll go to hell.
So guys, we're having a discussion just now about road construction in Ghana
Because we are passing
and
through
the new
Pokwase.
construction thing.
that thing that looks like they're building a station.
And I was saying that the problem with this country is that people don't have the interest of the country at heart. People are always thinking about their own personal interest, because if you have the interest of the country at heart, even if the government before you started a project, you should be able to come into power and say, let's finish this project. Because when you finish the project, you are developing the country. It's for the good of the people. But it's like the projects, so many projects will be started, then a different party comes to power, then those projects, they just run into a dead end, because it's like, if we finish it, they will say that we did it. But like, it's not really the goal. It's not, the goal should be to develop the country. Like, I always have that beef.
Personally, I think there's, because I was telling her, she was like, oh, I was like, every time I come, because I don't live too far from here, so every time I come, I see that they have really, like, they've gone quite a bit of a way. They've gone quite a bit
And this
of
thing
a
that they do, it really annoys. Like, I'm sorry, but
It
the
really
person
is
is dead and gone.
Why are you in a hurry?
to?
I've always thought that I would find it really insulting. Like, you're in such a hurry to get to where you're going. The
Like,
person is not going anywhere.
Exactly,
Like,
the person is dead and gone.
Can we
Sorry
just
to anyone who has
relax?
lost it. But like, why the rush and all this
Especially in traffic, and then people want to get like fast and like putting on hazard and driving anyhow, like causing.
But you're just going to the cemetery to bury the person. So what is the rush? The person not going to get up and go anywhere. So why are you in a hurry? You're not going to get a case of the.
I'm almost tempted to tell you that we should join them and go, since they are going faster.
Yo,
They
nobody
annoy
should try
me, but
scratching
they
my
don't
car.
annoy me half as much as the people who put the lights on their 4x4s.
What lights?
They put the blue and red lights, and then they look like that thing. You will never convince me that thing is a good idea. Listen, there is nothing anyone will do to tell me that thing is not a criticism of the highest order. I will never understand. Why?
Like what? It's meant to be like what? Like people are supposed to take you seriously because you are in a 4x4 and you have.
Yes, and then you have, and then the sound that comes from it sounds like a kid. Like if you think about it, it sounds like a kitten.
It's a driving in Ghana is as somebody said, an extreme sport.
Yes, an exercise.
You need to have a lot of patience, because
I think you should join this
half the time I get home and I need to ask God for forgiveness, because
I was telling my husband last time that you can go to church, have the most intimate, beautiful time with God. You will get to your
drivers. Those Aboboya people, they'll make you lose your Christianity.
I said that if God came whenever we met, like trotro drivers or this thing, we'll go to hell. Because sometimes you'll be sitting there even listening to a nice worship song, you are in an intimate time, and then the trotro driver will do something and then you insult him, and then the moment is gone.
It's gone.
Oh no.
One of the things my mom always says, I always used to be amused growing up and when I'm in her car and she's driving, because when a taxi driver is annoyed with a trotro driver, or a trotro driver is annoyed with a taxi, it's like, why you should be annoyed.
I will never ever
Hey, Ghana.
So anyway, I was telling her that, like, I live not too far from here. Every time I come, I see there's significant progress in what they are doing with the interchange. And I was telling her that I think it is because of the election that they want to get to a point where they've really like built a good portion of it, because it's actually quite a big project. If you come here, you probably understand. It's 4 levels. Right, I can only see 3. There's still the 4th level to go. There's very heavy machinery at the levels that they're talking, like huge machinery. And she even made a joke that if you take the wrong turn, you get to Togo. And honestly, it feels like that. It's very big. But she made also the point about, Essie made the point about the fact that it's always, what can I do for people to see that I have done something?
Yeah.
Not what I can do to make sure that I'm in a good space. We are doing the right thing. God is like, we are doing the right thing for Ghana. It's always what I can do to make people see that I also came to do something. And we are never going to get anywhere if we keep on doing stuff like that. It will never work.
You see, the car behind us was not part of that funeral entourage.
Wasn't it?
Because when he realized that now there's no space to go, Wakamechi, he's still up behind me.
I think it was. Why a while the door like
the white one behind us?
Oh,
No.
this red one coming.
I know, it was rather the red one that was behind us trying to pass us.
Yeah, it's the red one.
No, but seriously, driving in Ghana,
Eyes.
he should give me eyes. Or better, this woman, no, you shouldn't drive this because this.
So let me tell you what happened. It was at the toll booth at Ayimensa, right? And you know, like that toll booth, when it's not busy, they do only one person taking the money. So we were in the queue going to do the U-turn to come back the other side. And this trotro driver is he's trying to intimidate me to get into where I was, and I wasn't letting him. So when the guy in front of me moves, then I also move, right? And then my husband is in the passenger seat, and a friend of ours from church is in the other seat, right? And then he goes something like that. Trotro driver goes something, oh, your bow. And yeah, men. It's like, you're a woman. Men, don't drive like that. You're a woman. Don't drive like that. Let me go
really
in.
Annoy me.
And you know, like if I was even thinking that, let him go, it doesn't matter. He spoils the case. And my husband was sitting there, he was like, oh, you're buying today.
Yeah, exactly.
And then my friend at the back was like, like, you are the one who knows how to drive, but you're not driving properly. What's wrong with you? I think he even he was still insulting me. Oh,
don't give up.
Insulting me.
Don't give up.
He was still insulting me, telling me that I'm a woman and that the way I'm driving, I should take my time. But I guarantee you, and I will bet my house on this, that there is no way my husband would have been driving and he would have made the same comments.
Yeah.
There is no way. So, and then when I started learning how to drive, my husband used to say, oh, I drive very aggressively, like I
like a trotro driver.
Yes. And I was like, you know something?
Several times.
And I said, you know something? I'm not even going to talk. Let's go. You will see the way the trotro drivers react to me. We did a trip somewhere, came back, and I was like, and right at the junction of our house, the person did that to me, and I was like, do you see why sometimes I drive as if like I'm on a mission? Because people assume that just because you're a woman, you don't know how to drive. While there are women like that, I am not one of those women. I don't drive like that. Because when I'm driving, I am very confident behind the wheel because I know what I'm doing. But some people think that because you're a woman, you have a decent car, you drive as if like you are scared to. There was this one day, the roundabout at the house, and this trotro driver was trying it. When I tell you trying it, right? Imagine that. We are there and then we are going. Say, hey, your babe. Miss Uchimi. I said, hey, your babe. I said, the driving I was driving, it was really scared him. But what can I call? I was saying, hey, your babe. But they are your car wife. I said, thank you.
There was this day I was driving on campus and
oh, I hate it. I hate it.
That road in front of Fargo Pharmacy, the Sabbathfield Road.
Oh yeah.
So there was somebody's car that
the
was
one they pray at.
Yes.
Yeah.
Somebody's car was sports. It seemed like it was an Uber driver, so he was parked on the side. And so now I have turned and I'm on the road. So I've trafficated. I'm turning there so I can come back into my way. I'm trying to swerve.
Right.
Then there's another car coming, also as far as I'm concerned, an Uber driver. and you've seen that I'm coming. Like I am literally almost beside that car, and then he sped up. So now we are all like literally side by side with that car, and I'm like, you saw me coming. Why did you have to speed up? And I said, so I'm not moving. So I put off my engine, and we're there. He put off his engine. I said, today nobody will go. So the guy who was trying to fix his car, he didn't realize what was going on. Then I think a few minutes later, he was like, it's like there's something going. So I started we were sitting in our car staring at each other, like I'm not moving. And so the guy comes and he was like, oh, then patrol the coach, you know, umbrella, why not your bar? That was what I was like, what do you mean by you really come to spoil the matter for me? What do you mean by your bar? Can you like imagine? I'm your bar in CJ? No, that shouldn't be the reason why you tell the guy that it's the right thing to do. Exactly. When I was driving past, I told that driver, I was like, you're buying CJ, and that's not the reason why he was wrong. Tell somebody that
I've had a situation where I was overtaking somebody. I overtake them as soon as they see I'm a woman. They start to speed though. They start driving, and not just like
driving
speed
in Ghana.
in a
I always have it run. I always have it run.
My husband says, "Oh, you know, let that." I was like, no. Because if I back down, that's what he wants. No.
Yeah.
No. Let's do this. He's like, oh, but Omuchu,
you know when I went home and I told my husband about it, he was like, you should have put off the engine, gotten down from the car, and just walked away. And I said,
the kind of energy I need.
I said, I promise, next time that happens, I will do that.
And
I was like, I was in heels, so how I walk across Sabbath field with my heels was another story. So, but next time somebody does that, sometimes the petty is important for that kind of thing, because you know, like they treat you like you're an actual, like, oh, you know, you don't know what you're doing. Exactly. Like you're a woman, so I'll just let you know. No, drive. Let's all drive. Let's go. Why? And then they always say that women, the trotro drivers always say that we the women, when we are driving, you're to me a D.
Yes.
We don't like to give them. We're like, yes. You people say you don't like to give us way, so why should I give you way?
And it's not just that. The way they drive when they are around women, like they
like they are trying to bully you. You will not bully
like
me.
They want to humble you with their steering wheel. Hey, do you know me? Do you know me? Have you ever seen me before?
You don't know what's going on.
I get so upset sometimes. Sometimes when I'm going out by myself, I have to train myself that when I get to that roundabout at my place, I won't let anyone upset me. So from the house, I have to start prep talking myself, like, nah, like when you are getting there, like, don't let anyone take you out of your, like, your
priestly anointing. So holy anointing.
You realize that the way, because I like praying in the car, so that the way you will pray and you will think about, hey, why is she sitting on the coffin?
Guys, the things that you see in Ghana, there's an ambulance parked there,
they look like
they have the back door open, and there's a coffin, and the woman is just sitting on the coffin.
She's wearing red and she's sitting on the coffin. Anyway,
what? Somebody will sit on your coffin. Those of you who not humble yourself, somebody will sit on you.
I'm sure they are going somewhere like she's casually sitting on the coffin. Like, she's crossed her legs on a coffin. There's somebody inside the coffin they are crying for.
She's sitting on the coffin.
And someone is outside making a phone call. Someone is outside making the...
You know how so somebody will sit on you when you die.
On the coffin, though.
Hey, there's a whole dead world. Charlie, there are harder things in life to think about than sitting. The fact that you're sitting on a dead coffin. You say dead coffin, a dead body. No, that was a sight. When she was just sitting on the coffin.
I can't believe I just saw that. She's probably written a tribute to the guy as well, or whoever it is that's in there.
Before you know, she's probably happy the person is gone. Now sit. I'll show you. I'll show you.
We shouldn't be laughing, but honestly, if you had seen it, like you are mid-rant and then you just see an ambulance with the hazard
So is she
on.
like? Is she going to be so well, we don't even know their destination, but
Like even if it's 2 minutes away, still.
I'm literally in tears from laughing. Okay.
I can't believe she did. Anyway, humble yourself.
Humble yourself.
Relax.
Let God be the one to lift you up. But seriously, like sometimes I say it because I've met, like working in hospitality, I've met a lot of people, like they feel like because they have money, they talk to you anyhow.
Oh yeah, so there's people there.
Like I'm like, won't you die? When you die, we won't take the money with you. Oh. Like humble yourself.
No, maybe they'll bury them with the money and no one can get them. Because apparently in heaven, the dollars are heavy there. Exchange rates, it's very.
So they are taking it there.
Yeah. You
They
know,
are extra rich.
dollar exchange rate in heaven, period, like premium now. None of people are even coming because of Corona. The dollar exchange.
Oh my days.
She was sat on the coffin with her legs crossed. She's comfortable.
Oh, you know, there's somebody sitting at the other end of the coffin. Maybe like there's no space. Maybe there's no space. Hey, this road.
It's awful. Please, if you are in local government and you're in charge of roads, the road between Pokwase and I won't say Sawam Junction,